Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
Wonder Woman!
That's right, it's Friday. It's Female Friday, and on this day, I like to feature female artists past, present, or future on the channel. Now, before I get started,
you know what really grinds my gears?
what grinds my gears is that people who want to make comments on my channel, on certain videos, and then they don't want to stop with the accusation and the commentary that they're doing. And for example, I did a reaction to the song Dear God by XTC, and I said this. And the song is called Dear God. Now, there's a difference between being an atheist and being an agnostic. I prefer an agnostic over an atheist because an agnostic just is basically like, show me and then I'll believe, whereas an atheist is angry and upset and they're like, well, this is why you shouldn't believe, and it's like, you know what, I'm not even going to get into it. So this one person, Frank Tovey, decided he wanted to comment, and at first everything was real civil, and it was to the point where he started putting out like a manifesto, and he talking about, well, my grandmother was this and this and that, and it got to the point where I was like,
I don't care.
but then he posted this, like, you insulted us in your video, remember? You are angry at us for some strange reason. You don't even know who I am. Do you really think that more than 3/4 of the Europe is? And then all of a sudden it cuts out because I guess the guy decided to take down all of his things because I can't find him anywhere except when I click on that. So I don't even know what the rest he was going to say. But if he was going to say 3/4 of Europe are atheists, he was
Liar! Liar! Liar!
I would say 3/4 of Europe believe in somebody, but when I went to look it up, only 10% of people in Europe are actual atheists. So, you know what? Get over it. But I do remember one of the last things I said to him is like,
Do you? Cause I'ma do me, truly. Do you?
that's basically what I said to him, and then he wanted to continue to do it. So to you, I want to say I wasn't angry at anybody, but you with your comments, I gotta say,
You're a bitch!
so let's get into the song that I'm going to do. And the song is by the Jets. And the Jets do have males in the group, but it's mainly the females that do the singing on most of the hits. I would say 3/4 of the hits, because there was Rocket to You and some other ones, but they weren't as big as the ones sung by the females. Now, in doing my research, and I found this out a couple of weeks ago, and I can't even remember why, that I found out that the Jets actually sang this song.
Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call Japan Rescue Rangers. Japan Rangers danger. No, it never fails once they're involved. Somehow, whatever's wrong gets solved.
Now, their version actually goes on the Disney Afternoon soundtrack, and it's a full-length version of that song. But I was like, are you kidding me? The Jets did Chippendale Rescue Rangers?
Get the fuck out of here.
They did their version. The guy who sang that also did DuckTales as well. But I was surprised that the Jets actually sang Chippendale Rescue Rangers at one point or another. So there's that. the other thing is that this was the first album that did not feature Wolfgang. He was one of the people in the group, had the same last name. But the trippy part about this is that I'm going to show you a picture of the Jets, and think of which one is Wolfgang. And I'll just play it like Sesame Street.
But one of these kids is doing his own thing. Now it's time to play our game.
Now, Wolfgang is the one with the kind of like lightish blonde hair or like red hair. And I always thought that, Dad must have been sleeping around and that just happened to be a brother from another mother type of deal.
Steven's so stupid.
I know, I'm just kidding, but he always looked different, and I was like, he looked odd. But evidently he left the group to go join another group, and you probably know this song as well.
I remember holding you, feeling felt so right. But now I find I'm reaching out in the middle of the night. All the things I should have said, now my chance is gone.
Yeah, that was Boys Club, and they had that big hit, I Remember Holding You, but he was only singing backup vocals for that. And I'm like, why would you leave a family group to go be in another group, and all you're doing is singing background vocals? Because evidently the other guy, he's the lead singer of the group. I don't know what people do, but that's what happened. So let's take a look at what this song, and it's Make It Real if I didn't say it already, what this song did on the charts and Balamo. It went to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 24 on the U.S. Billboard Hot Black Singles, and number 1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot Adult Contemporary Tracks. So it did pretty well. I'm surprised that no one in Europe heard this song. But when you start talking about Make It Real and you got 3/4 of Europe might be atheists,
Let it go, let it go.
They don't believe in things that are real. I'm just messing around. I'm just kidding. But he left that door wide open, and then he tried to pull the plug, and I'm like, nah, everything lives on the internet forever. So, if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 10 videos each and every week. So, without any further ado, here are the Jets and Make It Real.
Are you really going to spend the rest of your life with her?
I don't know, Lisa.
Because I'm ready to do that with you, Ruben. I made a mistake, and I took you for granted. But I promise you that I will never, ever hurt you again. Tonight, it's been a year.
You know what? That's why I play the Jets, because not that I forget, I want to remind people how good and how popular the Jets were back in the late 80s, the mid to late 80s. They just had hit after hit after hit after hit, and they still hold up, whether even it be like Rocket to You or something like that, because nobody writes songs like this anymore. And this is a great song, just like this, and all the other ballads that the Jets did. And now I understand. I mean, I never even thought about it making it to the black charts, but I was a black person and I was listening to the Jets and I was jamming out on the Jets and looking at the girls, because they're roughly around my age, and yeah. So I would hope that more younger people are listening to the Jets, or even being introduced to the Jets for the very first time. If it's me, I hope I led you to listening to more of their stuff, because I think this might be the third song that I've done, but I thought I did more, but this might be the third song that I've done. So if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.